Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing?
Good evening.
Evening. Yeah, all good, thank you. You?
Good. Yeah, not too bad. We're a little bit low energy, I think, before the stream. We're all moaning about work, but
Yeah.
Good to have you back on,
Work
Dave.
life.
Yeah.
Yep, bring the joy and everything to the party.
Yeah.
Don't bring fuck all else.
Ah, you do. You bring the hype.
You look a lot less tired than you did last time I saw you.
Yeah, well, I just flew back in, didn't I? I had literally had about 2 hours, well, maybe 3 hours sleep, and then had to drive up and meet you lot. So, yeah. Yes, I did have zero energy.
Things you do, eh?
Things you do. Yep.
So, let's see who we have with us this evening. First in, of course, John Wright.
Even John.
John,
yeah, talking about the news with Lou passing away. Yeah, terrible shame.
Cracking one open for Lou. I like it, Matt.
Take the piss out of me opening one on the stream, I think.
Yeah.
Good evening, Terry. Hope you're doing well. Evening, Ron. And I got a question from him as well.
Ooh. For
Dave.
I ate all my 7 boners, Ronald. Don't you worry about that, sunshine. Like a hippo. Cheeky fucking sausage.
Did you go to a party, Dave?
No, I went to... I don't think you have them up as far as you are, to be fair. 7 bone burger?
No.
No, see, look at the... Yeah.
You not got one, Steve?
No? It's a proper southern thing, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Five Guys, but a lot better.
And it's made out of bones?
No. It's like an American style burger restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, mega.
Sounds like a bonny party.
Well, you can either have 7 boners or 5 guys, Matt. You choose.
I don't even think Five Guys that's a bloody rip-off. Jesus Christ.
It is, yeah.
For a McDonald's. Yeah. Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Good evening, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Good evening, Dave.
Good evening.
Good evening, Stuart.
Good evening.
Every time I see that avatar, it always reminds me of a fish shop near me, where they've got one of those gorillas outside.
But it's not.
No. Good evening, Lee.
Leroy.
Good afternoon, Alyssa.
Trouble.
Who else do we have? Good evening, Tim.
Timothy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, I haven't set the bar too high with the title. Yeah, I don't know how much wisdom we're going to be able to share.
It should have been idiots keeping sticks, but
0.
Yes.
0, mate. You ain't going to learn fuck all off me, Tim. Don't worry about that, mate.
Oh, mate.
Good evening, Harry.
What we should have done on that point, we should have actually said, Tim, you've never been on a stream.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Tim will get you on.
Now, there you go. You've got your advanced talk in SPS, as he is an absolute wizard.
So we'll do the shit talking and then bring Tim on next week.
He can actually tell us the truth about sticks. Yeah, no problem.
Who else do we have? Is that all of them?
No.
Can't be everyone. Ryan's Reef. Good evening, Ryan. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Chris.
You doing well?
He's a stick man.
Good evening, Liam.
Liam.
Evening, Liam.
We've got Amanda with us tonight. Good evening.
Amanda.
We have Hayley as well. Good evening, Hayley.
Good evening.
Hey, Hayley.
Any more in here? Jamie. Good evening, Jamie.
Good evening, Jamie.
Are those Strattons mounted yet, Jamie?
Yeah, I see that. That's an expensive day out.
I'm worried. Has he got over his fishing trip yet? Because that was a hard one to take.
It's bad.
Okay.
Very bad.
God.
Come home early. That bad.
Oh, dear.
This is why it does not attract me fishing.
It's hard enough to catch them in your fish tank, let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah.
Just dangle your rod in there.
Yeah. Not a safe bet for me.
Could be.
Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
Anyone else? No, that's. Oh no! Look at that. Fish Ventura's with us, Chris.
Good evening.
Good evening. It was fantastic to see your tanks on the tank tour.
I was watching it back. Looks good.
That was really nice. Like properly balls deep in the hobby as well.
And drowning.
Yeah, like a proper crazy fish guy. Brilliant. Loved it.
It's probably what his neighbours call him.
Oh, the live captions are, when I had a different YouTube channel years ago that friends of mine used to watch and put the live captions on, and it just doesn't understand me. So it just makes up all sorts of random words.
I think now you can watch on Facebook, to be fair.
Yeah, I dual stream to Facebook and YouTube.
Professional.
Why not Insta?
Because Insta, you have to. I can't just set it up and then hit go live. When I hit go live, and then have to reopen Insta, go to the right one, and then press another button on it, and I always forget. So
too much work, man.
Yeah. Good evening, Woody's Reef.
Evening, Woody.
Well, that's everyone helloed. Should we have a go through what we've done the last week?
Yeah.
Anything?
You start, my friend.
Yeah, Dave's going to have to hear it again, so we'd already talked about it, but I've taken the skirting board up off of 2 walls in this room now. I've got 1 more wall to do before I can start laying the floor. The last wall I can't do until that tank behind me's gone. So I'm very close to that point where I can just bosh the flooring down. That will probably only take me a day to get completely floored. So I'm not worried about that. What I really need to do now is actually buy a tank.
Is this floor going to be this weekend, just in case you buy the tank, or?
I don't know whether I'm going to get it done this weekend.
Right.
Because Sunday I'll travel up to Scotland for work. So, yeah, this weekend is probably not going to have much of a chance. So, might be next weekend. But yeah, I really actually need to pick a tank. And
have you narrowed it down? This is like the longest pending purchase.
I'm an absolute nightmare. So we're doing a thing at work where we look at personality profiles and stuff, right? And I'm a massive C, and that's like I need.
Oh yeah.
We've had a lot of play around with this, yeah.
Euphemism again. Yeah.
One of our team is a complete D as well.
One likes a D as well. Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, we were talking about what that means, and basically, I don't like to do anything unless I've got loads of data to base the decision on. And yeah, I'm at that point where I don't feel like I've got enough. I've probably got way more than I need. I don't feel like I've got enough information to actually place the order yet.
Yeah, but
everything's so damn expensive.
Yeah, you are spending a lot of money, and it is a large system, so you want to get it right. I do understand.
Yeah. You want to be happy with your purchase at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to click that buy and then go, oh, why did I spend so much on it? And then I don't want to buy the cheaper one and regret, not getting the quality. I'm just like, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go around the room and just talk about what we've been up to this week, and then we'll come back to that, and then we'll talk about the main topic. So, who's going to go next?
The guest.
I mean, I've done nothing. I'll be completely honest with you. I was in Crete for 2 weeks. I have done jack all. I cleaned the glass for this evening. I did, yeah, just so you could see some kind of life in the background. But yeah, no, I've done literally nothing.
Can I ask a question then?
Go for it.
We talk regularly, but are you going to change those lights?
What above it?
Yes.
I may have had an interesting conversation this weekend with a certain shop in the UK. Yeah.
Can they can be adjusted? Because that was your question.
Yes, they can. Yeah,
Ooh.
Mr. Fox didn't know. He had to get people from the stream to tell him.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Steve, we got you. No, yeah, they can be adjusted. Each section can be adjusted. And to be fair, Chris Murph done it with his. He's got the small one. I can't remember what it is in the number terms, but he's got a small one as well, of course. But yeah, he's got 2 sections rather than the 3,
Right.
and he can adjust both section, which is good.
So that's why you want it, because your LPS is morely one
Yeah,
side.
one side of the tank. Yeah, the LPS, obviously, Ron keeps saying just fucking bang some par through them and see what happens. I don't want them to melt. So
you can ramp it up, can't you? But
you could do, but then if you're going to do it across the whole tank, I'm going to bring the par down in the middle of my tank at the minute from what it's at, and there's no kind of real benefit for me for that.
So
What are you doing, Steve?
Yeah.
On yours, do you turn down your sections, or you got it all flat?
No, it's all flat, and you can see midway up on this side here. If I let me see if I can zoom in on it.
I'm going to say it's like the sun's on it. Oh, there you go. How easy is it to control, Steve, in the individual sections?
It's a slight bath until you know. Whoa, that's very close. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that was even closer. There we go.
See up your nostril in a minute.
Oh, wasn't ready for that. I can do it live. So we were just looking at this before we went live as well.
Oh.
In answer to Lee's question, ask Steve Fox, mate, 'cause I haven't got a clue, but I'm guessing it does.
So you'd go for. So your tank's a 5 foot, Dave. Would you go
I'm
for
going
153?
Yeah. You may as well get full coverage.
So hang on. So have you actually? Obviously we speak, but have you actually bought one?
No, I haven't hit the buy button yet.
Oh, okay.
But
Right.
I may be hitting the buy button when I come back from France, and I'll pick it up when we're there in November.
What size? Fucking hell, I can blank now. So you're going to do 5 foot, like 5 foot tank, and then what spread is that? 2 foot across as well?
Yeah, it'd be fine spread. Apparently, it's fine spread front to back. No drama with it. I asked Chris as well. He's done a par reading on his tank with it, so I've kind of got an idea of what's occurring. So it's looking good.
Okay, back to Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
That's all right. We were just talking about how to set it up. So when you're in the screen here, you can see the section. So I've got one section configured at the moment with everything in. If I hit edit, I can add a group.
Right.
It says, come on, there we go. And I can pick what sections are in that group, and I can give it a name.
Right. Okay.
And then, so you can basically add a group you could add 4 groups, because I've got 4 sections in mine. And as I was saying to Dave, if you've got 2 lights, you can have section 1 from each light, if you like, in one group, and just kind of go across like that. And then once you've got all of the sections set up, you can delete your grouping for all and then configure them separately. So you have and you can kind of see on the background here in the graph, I've now got two kind of graphs. I've got one that's my all, and one which is this new group that I've just started to add.
So I guess, let's say you could half the light. If it's is it 3 sections? 5
Yes.
foot?
Yeah.
You could 2 sections the same and 1 section slightly lower.
Exactly that. And yeah, obviously you're pushing some power on them, right, Steve? But eventually I'll try and ramp up a slight bit. But if I can get like under 300, 320 power, I'll be happy. I think I'll be pushing it my luck a little bit though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the ramp down now, so I'm only at 30% intensity, and I peak at 50. But 60 centimeters from the light, which that's a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
But it's close to 60 centimetres. That's 217 par, apparently.
And that's at 30%.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But you've got yours mounted slightly higher than most, because some people mount them at 10. What's yours mounted at? 10, 12?
I think it's about 8.
Right.
Why do all men have a tape measure in their room with them?
Wonder why. Let you answer that one.
Yeah. 8 inches above the water.
8.
One hand or two hand?
Oh, that's 40 centimetres from the water. So that's 348 par on those hammers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
About right. So I probably know the answer to this, but for everyone else, are you replacing it because of plugs, or are you just replacing it because of OCD and you've got so many fucking lights you're thinking, I want
2 reasons. Obviously, the bug's annoying, and I'm going to swear it's going to do it on live stream tonight. So since the updates have happened, Ron's got the same issue. I don't believe Alyssa does, but I definitely do. We have one light just randomly flick off for 2 seconds, and it comes straight back on. It's really bizarre. At least they don't come on in the middle of the night no more, which is fantastic, because that was really annoying. Absolutely 400% blind you. You're like, what's going on? It's 2 in the morning. So yeah, in the bug scheme of things, it's not so bad anymore. But the bug's one reason. The other reason is actually the glare. Like that's going to stop all of that glare all the time. Hopefully on the stream, maybe not. Looking at Steve's, but like when you look at them directly. And Steve would be able to say this as well, like from like a Radion to having a look at the Straton, you don't get any kind of glare visually looking at it, do you?
No.
Which
no,
is
I think
amazing.
there is some light spill, because if I look at my floor, I can see the light spill from it. But it's not, it's different. It's a much kind of softer light spill than from the Reef LEDs or Radians or...
Yeah.
Even the new Spectrum that D&D had, that was the same kind of concept. It was like a one small element rather than a bank of LEDs, and it's just it feels like more glare.
Are you wanting more white light as well? Because obviously they're more white.
Yeah. I prefer fish to coral, and that's maybe not a thing to say on a stream, but that's generally my feeling on it. I really like reef fish, and I've got a lot of coral, but the white Spectrum looks like phenomenal from what I've seen. I do want to come visit Steve's and just have a quick look at his before I hit the buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I've asked a couple of questions. I'm waiting to hear back, and that will make my mind up fully with it. So.
They're not mega money either, are they? They're reasonable money for a decent sized light.
Yeah, I mean, for what you're getting, it's reasonable. When you grand scheme of things take into account how much my light setup would cost new.
Yes.
You're talking, what are they, $870 per XR30 G6 and $415-ish for the XR15. So, and you're talking $2,000 of light setup there. So you'll be saving £700.
Yeah, and the power consumption as well.
Power consumption, less plugs.
What about Harry's question?
Harry's question, am I ceiling mounting it? No, I'm going to use my Radion bar still and put it to the underside of that. I mean, I may even go full crazy Chinese and cable tie it. Yeah, just for shits and giggles, really. I'll just wire it directly into the actual overhang of what I've got. I can't seal and mount it.
What are they? 10 inches over your light? Are they 10 inches, 12 inches, your Radions?
We doing this live? I don't know.
The Flex will have those little hoops as well, won't they? So it will hang lower.
He's got a tape measure and all.
10 inches, mate. I mean, that's what it usually just sits on. That, like, yeah.
Right.
I don't know why. Stuck there.
Why'd you have it stuck at 6 inches?
That's 6 inches. Yeah, I know. Unbelievable. No, 10 inches.
For Dave.
So yeah, it's 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters for that little hanging piece.
So I'll hang that then.
So we're going to be at 7 inches then, aren't we? So, but that's still generally whereabouts. Oh yeah, I didn't really measure it to the Ecotech. What they're at? Sorry, one sec. Oh shit! Good stream, innit? Yeah, so we're at 7 inches with the Ecotech. So yeah, it would be about the same position.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. So I think that's probably the way I'm going to go with it. I think I prefer them. I prefer the Flex anyway. 6 inches, yeah, that's the one, Alyssa. Way forward, yeah. Yeah, Huron's got the same as you, right, Steve?
Yeah. It's probably too big for you, really, Steve, isn't it? But you've got it for the upgrade.
It definitely is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot of light in a small tank.
On the plus side is your plant's growing pretty well from it.
Yes, yeah. Although I did astound Ron the other day when I had a call with him that I had some English ivy in that pot as well that I've managed to kill.
Okay.
And I said, I've got some English ivy, and he's like, that stuff would survive Chernobyl. And I'm like, I think I've killed it.
You're dipping it in salt water.
No, I just wasn't watering it.
Just try it.
Is it the Flex you want, and what size? Because he's after
it's the Flex, John. It's the 153, which will be a full 5 foot spread. It's literally just under the 5 foot. So, yeah.
How blue can it go, Steve? Can it be as blue as a Radion? Is it?
It can go insanely blue.
Right. Because obviously, most people I see with them, it's very white, so it's very what you see currently behind you.
Yeah.
But I do like the coral, especially for you, Dave. You've got some lovely hammers in there. You're going to want that coral pop at some point.
Yeah, well, I do the same with these. So these net at the moment run on a AB Plus spectrum, 6 hours at full intensity, or at 50% of the schedule. So that's the whitish kind of side of spectrum you get from the Radians. And then in the evening, like now, it's blue.
If I turn that light off as well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much looking at what your tank looks like then.
Yeah, so you can still get like 20k out of them, no drama.
Good, yeah, because that's what you'd want a bit of that. I think I would.
Yeah. This is it.
Oh, interesting.
Anything else happened? Obviously, I come back from Crete. The glass was filthy. It took me 2 weeks to clean that because I just couldn't be bothered. I cleaned it, and to my amazement, the tank looks incredible. Dad's been expert in, bless him. He's been smashing the reef tank. I think I was on the call with Ron the other day, and we were talking about like my euphilia. Obviously, I've been doing the NIOS dosing, and I've been mucking about with the trace elements slightly. I've upped them.
Looks incredible.
Yeah, I doubled the maximum recommended dose after having a conversation with Corey, and I'm starting to see some like serious coloration in the hammers, like speckle. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of looks like glitter, which is like on the heads. It looks incredible. I'm going to try and get some proper photos of them, though I'm absolutely rubbish with stuff like that.
I would say playing with traces myself, I think I've noticed a massive difference with coloration in sticks, in growth. Like the traces, I think, is the secret sauce. I think you can grow corals just banging in what you need to, but I think the secret sauce is trying to dial that in.
Yeah. Obviously, I did an ICP a couple of weeks before I went away, and just to see where stuff was at, and some bits were not exactly where I wanted them. It's getting there.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure whether whether this comment was about me or not, but I did actually use this very statement with Ron. So,
That'd be
sorry,
why
Ron.
then. That'd be why then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's looking good though, Dave. Looking good.
Cheers. I mean, it looks very blue, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but I've seen pictures of it not looking blue, so
Mhm.
it's looking
Yeah.
good.
What's occurring with you then, May?
I've actually got some things to talk about. So I moved my Iridus Ras on. So 44 tonner sometimes is in here, Ipswich Reefer. He took that on Sunday because that was the one that was getting hammered in the main tank. I put it in her tank. The tank's too small. I said it needs to go to a good home. So I said to him, "You can have it." And he said he'd sort some frags out at some point, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Like, I don't need it. It's got a good home. Take it.
Yeah.
And I came home. Well, the story goes, this is Monday. This is how my week started. I've got working away, teaching a class, phone goes. Fucking hell, what is it? Look, I said, oh, it's bleeping. Right, your tank's bleeping. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Right, guys, you do this. I need to just call the missus. The tank's bleeping. I was like, oh, fucking hell. So I rang her. Oh, it's 23 degrees, your tank. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, just check all the plugs are on. I was like, we did water change Sunday. Just check the plugs are on. Maybe you've done something stupid. No, heater went kapop. So the heater stopped working. I'll give you a guess what the brand was.
Yeah.
Then, all fairness, I came home. I played around with it, plugged the heater in the wall, tried to get it to work. It didn't work. Right, it's dead. Got on the phone to the fish store, the LFS. That closes at 6 o'clock. I rang him at 10 past 6, thinking, chance me on. He answered. And to be fair to him, and he needs a shout out, Reef Addiction's close to me. He dropped me a heat around. Obviously, I paid for it. He dropped it around, delivered it to my house on his way home. So
Yeah,
fair
that's
play,
good going.
fair play to him. He dropped it around. All right, it's the same brand of heater, but I will be buying a couple of backups. But that's what he had on the shelf. The
Does it
Zaxxon
start with
heater.
my name?
Yes,
And does it finish with my name?
yes.
So you're saying it's a
And it's
DD?
only 2 letters.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say, mate? They're shit? They need to be called out a little bit?
But they have a little bit of a reputation for not being the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was keeping quiet because I was
Basically,
like,
they give you the big D occasionally.
yeah. So
And,
I was doing all right. I had 2 years out of it, and then suddenly went
Fucking
pop.
hell.
So I thought 2 years is quite good. I was going to order a replacement, thinking that's probably not going to last longer. It beat me to it. So I've now obviously got this one. I am actually going to buy a better one. I've just been asking Dave about, and I'm going to use that as a backup or a secondary. I'm not going to rely fully on that. But fortunately, she was at home, so she just whacked the heating up to 26 degrees in the house, and that heated the house. So
She got the bikini out.
yeah,
Pina colada.
she was living on Barbados, so yeah, she was loving it. So yeah, that was that. I've been dealing with the traces, and we're now at the end of the first batch. As I said, like I'm noticing really good colorations. I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. I'm probably going to. That's only been a month. I'll do another month, and then I'll send an ICP off. I think in my head, I'm not chasing numbers. I'm just getting that ICP, and I'm dosing what is low, so I know in my head, and it might be in my head where I'm satisfying myself, but I'm dosing. I'm dosing what I see low, so I know that's going in. I know that's going in on the 2 part, but how well I don't know. But I am seeing growth. I'm seeing colours where I've not had as great colours. And apart from that, I did my parameters. The only one that's high, well, not high, 0.2. 0.2 was phosphate, and I'm just trying to find a long term. It is fine, and I would like it at 0.1. So I lowered it down a bit with Lamfin, but I want to find long-term fix for that. I don't really know what to do. Lamfin is great, but I don't want to put it on a doser because my tank seems to test it 1 week. It's at 0.1. Some weeks it's at 0.2. So I need to find something that's not so harsh.
You're still feeding quite a lot of pellet, right?
So I'll generally feed a pinch of pellet in the morning and then frozen in the evening.
Okay.
If I'm feeling fucking lazy, then I'll get pellet all day. But so I'm not doing a lot. So I'm not on an auto feeder. I just don't rely on Lampham, and then one day I go, yeah, it's fine, and then I'll back off my feeding, and then I bottom out the nutrients. So phyto might have to be the way. Dave's
Works for me, mate.
Dave's my test dummy at the moment. So when Dave says he's cracked it, then I'll do it that way.
Joe, well, you've seen my results. They have been super consistent, and really thank you to Tim for convincing me to go that route originally. I'm not going to say it works for everyone, but it seems to have hit a stability thing for me, and it's incredible. Yeah.
Potentially that's what it is, though, isn't it? It's the stability of the tank has now found its right balance, and then your dose. What you dosing? 100 ml a day?
50 mil a day. 50 mil a day.
Ain't a lot, is it?
No, it's nothing. I mean, would I say my tank's fully stable yet? No, it's still. You still got the peaks and troughs with diatoms, isn't it? Yeah. So I still got a bit of that going on sand bed. That come back actually heavy whilst I was away, but I'd expected it. Not that worried about it. So.
And then that alveopora to the far left, behind the highlighter, that's been sulking for about 6 months. It's a white stem, yellow polyp alveopora. Quite nice. That somehow has now started to come out. So, and this is
down to your traces, you think?
Well, I don't know. I won't put it all down to traces because I've been dosing manganese since I can remember. Down to you, Steve, and it still wasn't doing anything. But the other ones looked fantastic. But I've moved a few things around. Whether that's helped, whether something was pissing it off, I don't know. But yeah, on the phyto, Steve.
Yep.
You dose phyto. How's that going? Are you having the same successes?
Yeah, I mean it's maybe I'm not. I need to be more consistent with it. I dose it every now and then. I could really do with a bit more stability in my life to then translate that into stability into the tank. Maybe some mental stability would help as well. Not
going to get any of that anytime soon, mate. You shot the pieces.
And so what I'll do is I'll go out and I'll go out to the garage and I'll fill up a wine bottle with one of them Grolsch lids on that reseals, and I'll fill one of them up and I'll dosh a load in the tank, put it in the fridge, and then forget about it for 3 days. And they'll be like, oh yeah, there's phyto in the fridge, and I'll put a bit more in. That's generally what it goes like until it's run out, and then I'll go and get some more.
Yeah.
Right. Could you put it on a doser? I suppose you need a stirrer. That would be ideal.
Yeah, that's the hard bit. You need to keep it stirred.
So, John B sent me something.
There's one they've just made, isn't? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a bubbler which sits in your sump.
Yeah.
And okay, it's not refrigerated, but as long as it's not mega hot, it would be fine for a small amount.
My culture isn't refrigerated.
Not exactly that, but did you have a culture in the height of summer?
Yes.
Okay. It kept cool enough, I guess.
It. It's in the garage, so it is a little bit. It's not like in the house. But.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Just trying to keep it cool enough that it doesn't start crashing all the time. But yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, John is helping me.
Yeah. He's a good egg for that, isn't he? He knows his stuff with phyto as well.
Oh mate, he loves the project as well. I spoke with him yesterday. He was up a ladder for like 6 hours straight, lagging all his like pipe work because he's got water changes around the whole house. He was doing that yesterday.
When we were talking, when he mentioned it and when I visited him, I was like, I wonder how that gets on in the winter because it's salt water, or some of it is, so it might be okay.
I think he had a little issue last winter, but nothing major. But I think that was actually the bit which went under where his decking is, rather than going up the house, which was weird. But yeah, so he's been lagging. Loves the project.
Yeah. So before I've got some questions for you, Matt, from what you said. But before we do, and so I can move on the chat again, some real Dave love in the chat for you there.
I saw it. I
Ron-
weren't going to react.
Ron
Much
was
appreciated, Ronald.
very complimentary, and even Lou.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. Like,
Yeah,
I think
Lou.
Dave don't really show off what he does, but every time he sends me a picture, I'm like, fucking hell, Dave, you need to like take some more pictures of your tank and put it around, because especially LPS, it's just insane. But even now you're into sticks. I know you say you're not a stick guy, and we're going to talk about sticks tonight. Like,
No.
you've got colours there, and I'm like, you're clearly doing something right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about it. But yeah, no, I appreciate the comments. It's just, yeah, Ron knows how much I bloody hate that. But yeah, cheers, Ron.
He's a modest fucker, Ron.
Good evening, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
And we have Jason.
Another
with us.
Jason. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Jace. Bet he's in the car, revving it out,
Yeah, shouting at people.
shouting at people.
Matt, your traces, are you doing homemade cocktail of elements? If I remember
Correct.
correctly.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So how are you picking your cocktail?
So currently it's off an ICP. I probably need to do another ICP to see if it is the same trend again. So I'm due to finish Sunday. So I probably need to do another ICP. And if it's the same trend, I will then commit to that trend over a 2-month period, but spread the dose out and then do another one in 2 months. So my plan is to do an ICP every other month to give me some sort of idea of, because otherwise what you then start costing yourself in ICPs, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But if I can get my head around it, yeah, every 2 to 3 months would be an ICP, adjust the dose, tweak it. But a lot of the stuff is the usual stuff like iron, manganese, fluoride, bromine, all of these, vanadium, selenium, all of these ones that you obviously they go in the 2-part, but they're not the main bulk of the 2-part. They're the ones that seem to be low. And obviously, if you've got Zoas, you've got sticks, you've got LPS, they're all going to take a little bit of everything. So I'm just, all my strategy is not to chase the numbers, it's just to put in, so I know in my head that's going in the tank. So even if it's not a great dose in the 2-part, I'm putting extra in to give that little boost. And I'm seeing positive results, so I can't complain. So yeah.
Good
And you're going to
evening,
stick
James.
with elements, I guess. Hey, James.
No. So this is, I don't know. I still have nice on in the cupboard. This is so I want to trial this probably till early next year. I want to see where the tank goes with it. If this is my final roll of the dice with elements, because I think there was more to come. If this isn't it, then I'm going to go the nice route, because everyone that says they're going NIOS seems to be good, and I like to be able to tweak. The reason I'm doing this is because I like to be able to tweak each element. But there must be some science behind it. Do some of the elements sort of deplete the same, and this is why people like NIOS have gone in this bowl. There's this, and this. So that would probably be my next go-to. Modern Reef is just, I'd love to do that, but it's fucking far too expensive. I can't justify that.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
And you got the Tropic Marine one, the block, is it block traces or something it's called?
Yeah, saw that, yeah.
I think I don't know whether they can say for sure that group of elements all deplete at the same rate, but I think what they can find is an amount of each one that they can put in, where if it's too much, or if it's more than what you need, it's not too much. It's within that range that everything can cope with and be happy. And they've managed to refine it down into 5 bottles that you can put that amount in. So I wonder if that's the same with like the NIOS one, where it's not perfect, but it's not out enough that it'll do any harm.
Correct.
So you've got enough there to cover what you need, and what you don't need, it doesn't matter that you've got a bit extra, kind of thing. That makes sense.
So what I'm doing is that pretty much what you're doing, Dave, with the NIOS? You're not chasing numbers, you're just chasing.
No, I'm not a number chaser.
No,
I'm just trying to get the main elements back into the range, basically, and what trace goes in with that is what trace goes in with it. I'm not, as long as I'm somewhere. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, like iron, etc. Unless you're pipette dropping it every day to get it into an elevated range. I mean, I don't personally think that's too healthy, but yeah, I know at least some's going in every day without fail.
The
But
reason
like I
I
said,
yeah, the
yeah,
reason I
the
went this
two parts stayed very close together. I haven't had
yeah,
any major swings with it. It's been very good.
I think the reason I chose this route was one, I liked the challenge, but two, there was a local reefer doing similar, and it's someone I could seek advice off. No one was really using the NIAS when I wasn't particularly when I was looking. If someone can explain to me the success with a 3-part DIY with the A&K, and I can see the results on 3 or 4 ICPs, I wouldn't even be against that route. Yeah, I guess it is complicated the way I'm doing it, but at the moment, it's the route that I know because it's someone near me. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting to hear all the different perspectives and see the different tanks and see the results from them. But you have to give it to Ron. You know, he's not doing any of this fancy shit.
Nope.
He's just doing those 3 DIYs and I think
K.
A and K.
Yeah.
And look at what he's having. You know, the success is phenomenal.
And what's the main thing you guys can take from that is that he's consistent with what he does. It's as simple as it gets. If you're consistent, you will see results eventually.
I think I would want to talk to someone like Ron or someone like Tim that are doing that method.
I wouldn't speak with Ron, mate. You wouldn't get much sense out of Ron.
One of them. Just to, because they are the ones that have been doing it for a while, or Rob. They're the ones that have been doing it for a while. They're the ones that are consistent with it. Obviously, I know you're going to go that route, potentially, Steve. I know Harry is that route.
Very, very close.
So, yeah. So I'm now looking at thinking, right, I want to see 3 or 4 ICPs. And what do they do if it's low? Do they just ignore the ICP with the traces and they just keep dosing the A&K? Do they raise the dose? So these are all the questions I need to ask and really get my head around. Not just go, oh, he's doing it, I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to be that type of person. I've been looking at those elements. I understand it. And if I jump ship, I want to know why.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to NIOS, probably not, but Melinda donated me a prize thing. And I've kind of, the thing is, there's no point of just doing it for 2 months. You've got to kind of stick at it and go balls deep with it and give it. I mean, I'm still nowhere near, far enough along to give you a proper, in-depth, what I believe in the product. What I've seen with it is very good so far. It's doing what it says on the tin. I was always dubious on the 2-part because obviously calcium and magnesium are together. You never know how they're going to react. Am I going to have to start buffering one? I haven't had to do any of it yet. So
would you have, if Melinda never gave you that prize, do you think you'd still be on all 3? Or do you think you would have moved?
Damn right, I would have been. Yeah.
Well, even the size of the tank, you would have still gone.
Yeah, generally, because I don't really give 2 hoots about growth. Like with all reef, you're going to get the base of it's gonna grow coral. It's going to do it at a slower rate compared to, when you're using a 2-part, you're pushing everything more. You're putting more elements in, etc. With all 3, if you're getting kind of like the bare minimum, that's what I've always found. When I swapped to all 3, it was for a reason, and that was to stop growth because my nano just exploded completely, and I was cutting coral every week. So when this tank gets to a point where I'm happy with it, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sell
I
shit.
generally don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep cracking shit off, right?
Yeah, crack one off.
Crack one off. Yeah.
No, I'm in that.
Yeah. So I'm going to enlist your help and everyone's help. Everyone on the stream as well would really appreciate some opinions.
God.
This is what I have so far.
Jesus Christ, I have to get glasses on there.
I've tried to make it really big, but I've basically got the
About the same
ND
size as me,
Aquatics.
Steve. There we go.
So this is the 7-foot tank I was looking at, 7 foot by 30 front to back, 20 24 high. So it's a total water volume of 1,145 litres.
You're going to do a poll?
Oh, that'd be a good
I
idea.
might do. Yeah, I might do that.
Do a poll.
We'll go through them all first, and then I'll put a poll up. So yeah, over 1,000 litres. Downside, we'll probably need 3 strands.
Fuck it, get 4.
Positive note, only 2.5 grand. Another negative, powder coated steel frame.
Yeah. But could you? How much would an alley frame cost you to make if you did it? So
I've had a
what's a
quote.
grand? What's a grand between friends?
Yeah, but then you start coming up to the ones that, if I bought this and then got the alley frame and then paid someone to come in and do cabinetry around it, we're getting to like the Red Sea S850 cost, which has got an alley frame.
Have you spoke to them about upgrading it? Is there an upgrade you can do or not?
So that was the upgrade to a powder coat.
Oh, a grand.
Coated steel frame. No, to the steel frame was the upgrade from no frame. Oh. So it comes with a wooden cabinet with no feet. You can upgrade it to a powder coated steel frame with feet, and then in a cabinet. Yeah, I mean an alley frame would be the dream state, wouldn't it?
I think that's the option I'd go. The big tank, the alley frame. It's then there for life, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're only buying it once.
Yeah.
Lee says yes. So that price that I got was I went to KJN, I think it is. It said, here's the dimensions of the tank. This is the weight of the tank. I want to have it at this height, and I want it height adjustable in feet. I want to be able to clip cabinet panels to the side of it magnetically, etc. How much? And it came in at, I think, like 1,005 pence, 1,005 pounds, I think.
So that ND price, that's just the tank and the cabinet doors, or
that's
with the frame as well.
Powder coated steel frame. Yeah.
Right.
And no cabinetry.
No, with cabinetry as well.
Okay.
And a pelmet.
How much did you get? Like just a glass quote as well?
No, I haven't got just a glass quote for that.
Right.
But I think just the glass is 1,700 quid.
What's that there? 2.5, is that? Sorry,
yeah.
I've made it small again.
2.5 grand.
Yeah.
So, then 300 quid extra, isn't it? Like pretty much 200 quid extra. Yeah.
And then the next option is the same thing, but a 6-foot version. So only needing 1 extra straton, not 2 extra stratons. Yeah. And it's 200 quid cheaper.
Where's the weir?
Centre weir. Well, you can put it wherever you like, but I expect it's centre weir.
Okay. So for 200 quid more, you could have another foot.
Yeah, but then with that, you need more light. You're going to have more water. You're going to have more running costs, etc.
Correct.
Yeah. See, this is what worries me. I just really, because if they don't clean up that, it's fine if you do a good powder coat and you really clean the steel up nicely. But if you have a Friday frame or a work experience dude doing it or something, it's just a nightmare. Yeah, you could end up with anything.
Uh-huh.
You've only got to miss a bit, haven't you?
Yeah, I agree. It's like cancer, and it just continues to rust.
It just makes me really nervous, which is why then takes me nicely on to number 3 in this list, which is the Red Sea S850 G2. It comes with an alley frame. It's got that extension sump that you can add or take away or have different things in it. And it's also got that kind of relatability because everyone recognises a Red Sea tank.
And does it not have a Euro bracing as well, which is on that one?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
the
on the
S
three
has-
sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it the whole thing? I can't remember.
I can't remember if it was along the back or not.
The others
I
have
think it
Euro
is probably
bracing.
the 3 sides.
I
The
think it's
others
just
have
three
Euro bracing.
sides.
These two are fully braced
Right.
because they're only 12mm glass. So that's another difference. These two are 12mm glass. This one's 19mm glass.
Fucking lot of money though. You could have 2 7-foots from ND for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just get 2 7-foots, Steve.
Get rid of a desk. Don't need a streaming setup. Fuck it. Go
Fish
big, go
out.
home.
And then you've got the Red Sea 750, but you don't get the alley frame. You've got a wooden frame, and you get a smaller sump.
I think you'd be
That's-
stupidly disappointed with that if you
Agreed.
bought that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had pretty much ruled that one out, but I wanted to put it here for
Delete it now, mate. Just get rid of it.
us to discuss. So
I
yeah,
would. Yeah.
gone.
Bin that off.
Then there's the D&D Reef Pro 2100, the one from Aqua last year.
Okay.
Nice.
Really
Yeah.
like that.
Nice tank, but that's a fucking lot of money.
I don't know anyone that's got one. I've never seen one anywhere on any streams or anything other than at Aqua last year.
How many Stratons?
Again, it would be 3 Stratons.
Free. Yeah.
Nope.
So I
Delete.
think that one is gone.
Yeah.
Then there's the D&D Reef Pro 1800,
It's just
Which-
6 foot.
which looks great until you look at the water volume.
Yeah.
And because you have that reduced height and a smaller sump, you lose loads of water volume.
Yeah.
Probably bin that
Yeah.
off and all.
I
So
see. The sump wouldn't bother me with the water volume, but the main display would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And what I'm really trying to get, and we talked about this ages ago, with the Stratton, I want to be able to put my SPS up really high and have my LPS right at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I want that. I want to be able to put stuff that only wants 150 par on the sand, but I still want to get my 450-ish at the top.
Have you worked out where all your frag racks are going to go? Because we
Well,
know
the
you
idea
like
is
a
I
coral.
don't want them. I want to get rid of them all.
Bullshit.
Um,
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
hell. Things start growing. Oh,
Never going to happen, mate. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that frag rack on the side here
Mhm.
is all frags that I have taken off my display. So
the
they're
problem.
ones where I've been looking at it thinking, okay, what I need to do, I wanted to grow some out and decide which ones I liked and
Yeah.
which ones I liked less. So the ones that I don't quite like as much as the one that I went through and I said, I like all of those. So if you're not one of them and you're in the way, you're coming off.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was going to like until I let them grow a little bit, which was why it was like chaos in that tank for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, it still is, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like 7 or 8 corals I've taken off and put on that frag rack. I don't know whether I'm going to reintroduce them when I get the bigger tank or find new homes for them. Don't know yet.
I think I'd bin the DD off as much as I love a DD and I've got one. There's better 6 foots on the shelf. I think if I was to go big, I don't think I'd go as much as I love my DD tank. I don't think I'd go DD if I was going bigger.
Yeah,
I'd want more depth.
it's a good point here. If you're thinking SPS and you want to crank up the flow, it's good to have a rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a
Yeah.
rim.
And then I basically took there's like a bunch of predefined tank sizes and I picked one of them. That's why the dimensions. I'm trying to keep a balance of, I want a decent amount of water volume and I want a reasonable length for some of the fish. So I can obviously have a wider choice of fish. But I also don't want to go, I'd quite like to keep it to 6 foot so that I can kind of just only have 2 Strattons. You know, I did speak
Yeah.
with Steve at the show about now that there's the Flex, we just had the Pro, now we've got the Flex, then they've just added the X. Is the Pro going to come down in price? Nope.
No.
So
The market's not going to change for it, is it? So
I've made my mind up what I'd go for.
You copying me?
Possibly. We'll come back to that, but I reckon I should write it down and submit my answer.
Yeah.
Good evening, Paul.
Evening.
So the next one then is a Cade. Really like the look of the Cades. Really like the frame and the cabinet design where you can. Someone called them suicide doors, didn't they? The doors on the side open up as well, and you
all
can
your
put
dry
stuff in there.
section and controllers. Yeah.
Just so well thought out. Really nice, really slick looking tanks. But again, it's more expensive than the Red CS 850.
Yeah.
Too much money. Too much money.
And Emma said the bottom weir. So the bottom weir. I thought that was the Neptunian cube that had the weir that went underneath.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't. The Cade doesn't have it, does it?
I have no idea. I've never seen a Cade in person apart from John B's.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
What's a pit?
And then the pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell. I can tell I'm tired. But why is that? Why is that, Emma? Oh, does you mean false bottoms?
Cade's got two
false bottoms?
Yes, it does actually.
Yes, yeah, it has.
This was on the stream the other day, weren't it?
Yeah, halfway down the tank, like in the Fluval, it's got that little hole halfway down to get a bit of extra flow through.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Too much money. Too much money.
Yeah. So I think that one's
gone.
Then there's the Neptunian cube.
Fuck that.
Really, I really like the look of it.
Yeah, I'm stunning tanks, but just that weir, mate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. If they said to me, "We'll give you one, and you can show everyone that weir isn't a problem," I'd take a punt on it. But to buy one and risk having one with that bottom,
you'll be loving it for a year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years.
If it was free, then you'd put up with it being a massive pain in the arse.
And then
if it gets clogged up.
I've got aptasia, or I've got snails growing in my bloody false bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like John.
Yeah. Some arse spiders.
So that was one concern. This was the other. The 550 front to back isn't a lot.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you kind of want 600, didn't you?
Bin that off. Get this poll going, so then I can submit my answer in.
Thing is, when you brought this list up.
Go on, Dave.
Yeah, when you brought this list up, you kind of already knew you were between your little custom there and a Red Sea.
Yes.
I don't think you want to hit the money on the Red Sea, and I don't blame you. It's a stupid amount of money.
My option is the 6-foot ND with an alley frame.
Okay.
Mine would be the Red Sea, and that's kind of saying something because I'm not a big fan of their sill situation, but I know they don't really have the issues with the S series.
For me, you could have an ND 6-foot with an alley frame and a Stratton, and nearly only be paying for what you're paying for that Red Sea.
Yeah.
To me, I think the money of an alley frame tank with I just think that would be a decent money. So for $5,000, you've got a decent sized tank with a decent frame that's going to last you forever. You've added a light to it. That would be me. But I'm surprised. Actually, I'm really surprised, Dave. You went for a Red Sea.
I can't say it on the stream. I'll say it after. Yeah.
I do like the addition.
Don't want to get Steve sued.
Yeah, I do like the addition of, like you said, though, no frag racks. because you'd have a frag tank.
See, I'd bin that clean off. I wouldn't even entertain using that.
Would you?
Just another fucking thing to maintain, isn't it? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Trying
but
to get rid of.
when you buy fucking as many corals as Steve does, you need it.
Yeah, well, he does have a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get the ND, and then we'll take you to like a support group to stop buying coral
Yeah.
with the rest of the money.
Well, I
Just
haven't
think-
bought any coral since Aqua.
Yeah, but you haven't been anywhere, have you?
Yes, yeah. I went to my LFS and they had glitter gonnies that were reduced. And I still didn't buy
Jesus.
one.
How ill were you that day?
Yeah. I did ask myself that same question.
Yeah.
If, on Harry's point, if there was a Black Friday deal on that Red Sea tank and it was less than $5,000, I'd be tempted. It really depends, I guess, Steve.
On what tank, sorry, Matt?
On the Red Sea tank. If there was a Black Friday Red Sea 10% off or something,
They usually do a 10%, don't they?
that would be tempting.
Yeah, well, it's already it's $5,000 now. It's 4,999.
But could you buy a tank, a custom, and a light for $5,000?
Yeah.
How far do you want to go, Steve?
Yeah. Let me just get the last options on the list.
I do like.
You're going to put that one we saw at the show, aren't you?
Oh, that.
I forgot what it's called now.
The UNS. That's even more expensive than all the ones we've looked at so far.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty tank, though, isn't it?
Yes.
What about that DD Peninsula? That was lovely. That was cheap and all.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Problem is, though, it's just have it like in your room, unless you just got rid of everything and you just had the tank in there, then it would look pretty cool. But
You could do it like
right up against a wall just looks shit if you ask me.
put some shit wallpaper behind it.
Yeah, shit wallpaper and shave your head. Yeah.
Could be the way to go, Steve.
Yeah, so the poll's running now.
Is it?
Is it?
Why can't we see it?
Because
we're
it
in
runs in
StreamYard, aren't we?
YouTube. And we're in StreamYard.
What's the options?
It is the Red Sea Reefer, S850, the ND2100, the ND1800, both with steel frame, and the ND2100 with an alley frame.
The only thing I would say, I guess, is if you buy an ND Aquatics tank, Steve, you've got to really want it, because if you then get that bloody Red Sea on a Black Friday deal and you think, fucking hell, there's 500 quid off, you don't want to regret it.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to really.
Right. Can you just talk between yourselves for a couple of minutes for me, and I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk about you, no drama. Yeah. Steve's a wanker, isn't he, mate?
Yeah, big one. What do you reckon he's going to buy then, Dave?
I think he's going to go Red Sea. I generally do.
Yeah, I think potentially he will. I think because of it's a reputable brand, you know what you're getting, it's there.
If anything goes wrong, they got 5-year warranty now. Like it kind of makes sense. And I think if anything did go wrong, knowing that it's on a live stream most weeks, if he continues to do it for years to come, then they'd be more inclined to help him out if something does go tits up.
That frag tank is the other. I think he would use that. I know you potentially wouldn't, but he would use it because he fucking buys shit. So
yeah, I understand it. I kind of get it. It's just I'd like a nice dry area, put all your equipment in, because you still obviously get a slight dry area, don't you? But
yeah, not as big as the 1000 S1000,
No.
but you get a small one.
what has Alex got? Has he got the 850 or the 1000?
No, he's got the 1000, I think.
Right. So, yeah, and even him with the 1000, he doesn't have enough space to utilize a dry cabinet properly.
No.
So yeah, that's. I wouldn't have a frag tank, but that's just me. I don't buy coral, so yeah, I don't have a problem.
No, I guess the other thing is what else could you use that for? I suppose you could cap it off. reduce your water volume slightly, and then, like, say, use the space. What's he going to use it for? Otherwise, probably not a lot.
Yeah, just be dry space area when you can get all your shit in there, all in one place. Like, because that's you've got to be the same as me. I've got underneath where my laptop is, I've got a chest of drawers there. Got my boxes and socks in one bit, and then I've got fish shit in another. It's just like, yeah. At least you can put everything in one space.
I think if you go in cost saving, you could have $5,000, and you could have the custom tank with the alley frame and a light for less than $5,000. If money's not if money's not the driving force, then go Red Sea because it's there.
Yeah, I think I'd be looking at what's kind of your warranty, your grace on it.
Yeah.
Support. I don't know anyone personally with an no, actually I do. Does John B not have his one as an ND? Is it not?
Yes, his Lagoon is ND.
Yeah.
So you want to see the build quality? Has anyone got an S850 that Steve could see? That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think there's a few in shops about as well, isn't there?
That's a alley frame as well, isn't it?
It's an alley frame, yeah.
So he gets that. It's braced as well, so he gets that.
That's my biggest regret about this. I'd much rather have that little brace around the top of it, not for a strength point of view, but just, like that. When you're doing your algae scrape and your magnet decides to unstick for a second and it comes off. Fuck my life. Like, everywhere. Yeah, does my head in.
Gun like this around the tank to get it back.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's just like having a salt water down the glass you haven't cleaned yet, and you're like, oh, what do I do now? Have to clean it. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, here he is. And that's Steve's a right tosser. Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Answer to your question, Mike. No, mine is a DD 1200. But if I go any bigger, it will be custom, I think.
What Harry said, have a brace on it, keep your no-pox on the safety first, Harry.
Yeah. I mean, it's handy that they come with a little no-pox shelf. So.
Yeah, they thought about
it. So we've decided, Steve, if it's money driven, you're going to go custom. If it's not so money driven, you'll go Red Sea.
Yeah. I think everyone's probably finishing the poll, so let me end that. Wow. Quite a landslide. So, ND 1800 custom with steel frame, 0%. Joint second place is the ND 2100, one with steel frame, one with alley. Both got the same number of votes, but the clear winner with 46% of the vote is the Red Sea.
Yeah. I think in your heart of hearts, that's what you want.
I think it's a brand, isn't it? It's a brand that you can ring up and go, I've got an issue. Whereas I guess with ND,
I've got no seal. Sorry.
With ND, yes, a few people that might have had them, but they're not going to go out of business. Red Sea ain't going to go out of business tomorrow, are they?
What kind of warranty period you get with the ND?
Don't know.
That's probably my first question. Like, where do you stand with it?
So how comes you were so destined on a 7 foot, now you're destined on a 6 foot? Is it the Stratton that's?
It's the. So, as you know, we moved house in January. I think we've done pretty much all of upstairs. I've got to pay someone 490 quid to fit doors upstairs.
Fucking hell.
I just can't be doing with that. And then I need to buy a carpet for upstairs and a carpet for the living room. And then the next project is the kitchen. And I've only got a certain amount of money, so all the money that I'm spending is eating away at savings that I could be using for some other things.
What's your gut sound, Steve? You going with the panel, or you going with the pole, or?
That's what I would like to get. I would really, the 850. I would really like the 850. I was going to say the 1,000, but
How much
that then brings in the other light. That's
Right. Oh,
$7,000, but that brings in the other light problem.
And you're looking at 10 grand.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just going to little flick through and see what it says about.
Have you ever thought about selling a horse? Don't tell the missus.
What?
Yeah.
Go buy a tank.
Everyone's saying the ND one. Dave, are you lying to us?
I can't
Well,
see.
it depends on how you done it.
Oh,
They added
So,
the percentages together.
Because there was 3 ND options and one Red Sea option.
well, I don't
If you
count them,
add
guys.
all
Come
of the
on.
votes for the ND ones, they got more votes. But yeah,
I like their thinking. Yeah.
I don't know whether the warranty.
I suppose the thing with, I guess, with a custom is you can choose the colour, so you can match the room you're going for. With a Red Sea, it's white or black, is it? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends if that bothers you. What about? It's obviously rim. It's rimless, but do you get a? You don't get a top or anything on a. What on the S? You get a top, didn't you? Did you get that bar? You get that funny light bar.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
I think so.
I thought you got a funny bar thing. Or was that on the 1,000? There might have been 1,000.
Models.
So 5-year extended warranty. Straight away.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no mention of a warranty at all on the ND site.
Fucking hope so. It's a driveway warranty.
That's
Yeah, it doesn't look like it comes
generally
with anything.
happens.
Yeah. And the other thing, so I watched a few videos on ND tanks. They deliver them upright rather than laying flat.
Handy.
I was like, really?
So that's answered our question then, Dave. So it's got 4 doors, 3 a tank, 1 a dry.
Yeah.
You got your slidable shelf.
Yeah.
2 drains, 1 outlet, or is it 2 outlets, 2 drains?
2 outlets. 2 outlets, 2 drains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Braced all the way around.
Yeah, all the way around.
How many litres?
850. Yeah, hence the name.
Yeah.
So 10% water change is still a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for if you want a brand that you can go, if you've got any issues, it's there.
Yeah.
If you're going for price, then the custom.
One of the other things that I was really nervous about, and I spoke to Ron about this as well, was probably don't need to be, because it's just one of them things where I just need to focus my mind on it and then I'll be fine. But it's the whole having to spec your own sump and the pipe work and you probably just get a bag of bits and then you have to put them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I quite like doing that, I'll be honest with you. That kind of makes it feel a bit more special to you, I suppose. Like, that sounds fucking stupid, but yeah.
So
like you feel like you've done something.
Yeah, I get that, and I completely agree. But for me, what I'd like is someone to give me the bits that's done and then go, right, I'd like to remake this slightly different routine. And I can remake it, and if it doesn't work, I can put the other one back on and everything's just running still. I don't need to stress about it.
Yeah.
Have you seen an ND and have you seen an 850 in the flesh? Or is that the last hurdle?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen either in the flesh.
I think you've got to see an 850 before you pull the trigger, really, ideally.
Well, I guess he's taking a trip to Woking soon then.
I know someone with an 850 that can show it that might want to show it to me. I don't know. I can't say he can show it to me or will show it to me, but I
And you
can
got 1,000.
ask.
Has he only got 1,000?
I know someone that's got 1,000 that has offered to show it to me as well.
Oh, okay. And
which
an
is
850.
Jason. I don't know if he's got an 850 as well.
All right. Who's got the 8? So someone local's got an 850.
No, the 1,000 is Jason from Frag Rocks.
Right. Okay.
So I know he's got 1,000 because he messaged me because he watched the stream and said, "Yeah, I've got. It's a lot of money. But I really love mine. You're welcome to come and have a look at it."
It's a good offer. It's a good offer to go and have a look.
It's always probably worth seeing. Yeah, better seeing one in the flesh first, doesn't it? So
yeah, and I'm thinking maybe the 850. I could maybe visit Crazy Chinese Lady, who I can't believe she calls herself Crazy Chinese Lady.
I know it's good, isn't it?
What? So she's got an 850 in the shop.
No, there's someone that lives near that has an 850. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I might be able to go and see theirs. But,
I think I would before I pull that trigger.
Yeah.
NDs might be a little bit harder to look at. But...
There you go. Peter Perry said 10% off tanks at iReef this Saturday. Looks like you're making a trip, Steve.
I'm really not. Not with. If I was driving to Scotland on Sunday, then absolutely I would have gone, fuck it, I'm going Saturday and I'll stay up somewhere near iReef and go to that. But yeah, I've got to fly from Stansted on Sunday. So I'm not going to drive all the way up to iReef, then drive all the way back down, then fly past iReef to Scotland.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Hang on a minute. So someone's lied to me. Someone said
she definitely does.
Dave, it's Dave. Okay. It's Dave that tells you she does because that's what she says.
Does.
Yeah.
She definitely introduced. I think even to Liam, she introduced herself as at the show. She's a lovely woman, and her shop is amazing, by the way. Like,
yeah, it was really nice because I did like a video of the whole show of walking around, and then a few ones they really caught my eye, and I did some footage. Some of them I wanted to do but forgot. Some of them I couldn't get footage of until they were sold out of loads of stuff. But when I got loads of footage of her stand because there was so much really nice stuff there. And then I put together a video of it, and yeah, I mean, they were over the moon. They saw it and started sharing it on Facebook, and yeah, it was really good. And what they had was just, I wish I could have bought one of them Catalophilias.
November, you can.
Liam did, didn't they? Yeah.
They were so nice. Yeah. So once I've got the new tank, I said, I'm absolutely going to visit again and spend some money, but I need some space in my tank first.
Yeah. I mean, she's honestly, if you can get down there on a weekday when it's not busy and get to spend a bit of time with her in the shop, it's mental. It is such a good experience. Right?
Yeah, I might try and tie it in with the filming as well. So go down there and film, store everything that's in there, and find myself some coral.
I think it was Liam that was saying that she introduced herself and was just talking about where the cake come from. And I know Dave's told me from you a few times. She tells you where the mother's come from, how long she's had it, like details about, and you think that's the sort of person you want to buy coral of.
Someone who's very clearly passionate about it.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not just trying to sell you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sees them as her babies, like,
Like it.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't sell my babies.
Well, it's worth a few quid. I definitely would. Saves them screaming at you.
Yeah.
Yes, we are, John. Yes, we are.
Good evening, Terry. And yeah, he is completely right.
We are all crazy, one way or another.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose we better talk about the main topic then.
I got fuck all to give for that. So.
No fucking clue.
Well, I thought it would be interesting because I think it's pretty safe to say that we are all far from Peter Parry's and Tim's of this world.
Yeah,
it's very true.
But we have all recently started down this journey, and I think we've got to that point where everything isn't just dying. So I thought that's probably the bit that people want to hear about the most.
What the deaths? Yeah.
How do I get to that point where it just stays alive and starts to colour up and starts to grow? Because chasing that final 10%, that's the bit that the experts can talk about, and the bit that, you know, it's like the Pareto principle, isn't it? That what's the small bit we can learn that gives us 80% of what we need to know, and then the rest of it is a huge amount to learn, but only gives you a small addition. So, you know, what I think, Dave, you're the most recent of all of us to jump on SPS.
Say so, probably. Yeah, June I started with SPS.
What kind of made you go down that route?
I said when I bought this new tank that I was going to try something different. I've been an LPS keeper and a softy keeper for 2010, I think, roundabouts then. So I've been, you know, not trying to blow my own trumpet, I've been quite successful with it. I've kind of got where I needed to be with it. And I thought sticks is a new challenge. The reasons I never went for sticks in the past, because I just generally think they're boring to a degree. It's kind of like a stick, isn't it, right? But I will rephrase the statement. I now see it as they've got movement, which I never really thought they did. Yeah, I've kind of changed my view slightly on it. Would I go full SPS domination? Definitely not. I just couldn't do it to myself. I think that would take the DNA out of my reefing by going that way.
Do you think there's a myth in the hobby that SPS is hard, you don't want to do that, or this coral's hard, like gonnies are hard, you don't want to do that, SPS is hard, you don't want to do that? Do you think there's some of that?
I think, I mean, this is from my own experience. Obviously, I haven't had a death yet. I'm going to touch wood, everything done. I haven't had a death yet with SPS. Now, why do I think that is? It's probably just because I'm super stable with everything. These little mittens never go in the tank generally. I'm not a hands-on reefer, and I think that really helps with success with everything in reefing. So it's probably why I've done all right with them. Yeah, will a death come? Probably. I'm not blind to the idea. I think it'd be healthy to actually have one so I could learn from it. Not that I want to kill shit, by the way. But, yeah. but that's generally it, isn't it? You know, if something doesn't ever happen to you, you're never going to learn from a situation. SPS domination. Nice. Yeah.
I think.
So
yeah, that's true.
Sorry,
I think that's true.
Yeah. Well, I want to challenge that, because is it that as the tank matures, SPS gets easier, or is it as the reefer becomes more experienced, it gets easier? I wonder if you could get a brand new tank, and yeah, you know, obviously nothing in the first 2 months, but after a couple of months and you've got some fish in there and you're kind of going through, then I wonder if a Tim or a Peter Parry of this world can get a tank at that age, whack a load of SPS in it, and know what to do to get that healthy look and growth.
Sounds like a challenge, Steve.
I think Tom's kind of proved that though with his ironing board, surely, right?
Yeah,
he's growing SPS, and I mean it's an unnatural piece of rock, right? It's not live. Did he put live in the sump? I can't remember. I think he may have.
Don't know.
He may.
Yeah,
I think he may have put a bit of live in the sump just to get things moving. But yeah, I suppose if you look at it in his instance, he's doing all right with it. I don't know if he had deaths or not. I can't remember.
Yeah. So Mo's got a. Sorry, Matt. I keep interrupting you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Mo's got a point here. I mean, I don't really know Ian that well.
It was his. He was
But, yeah.
leaching. He was leaching because of ceramics, though, wasn't he?
He's having a lot of
Yeah.
issues with his rock work. Yeah.
And he even, I think, admits that he probably wouldn't do what he's done as quick as he's done it.
Yeah.
But I guess when you're more experienced, you push the boundaries.
Yeah.
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 Which,
I mean, yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Like, would I have done it if I didn't have my kind of? I mean, if you want to get technical, that's a 3-month-old system, 3-4 months. Like, it's a very new tank still, but I brought a lot of live rock over, which has been in my systems since 2010, realistically.
but I guess the other thing is, if you put SPS in from day one, would you be able to keep them alive is one thing, but would you actually be getting to grow is another thing.
Yeah. Would they grow?
Yeah.
Would they colour properly?
Yeah,
Probably not.
No,
Probably
I don't.
not.
I think you might be able to keep them alive, but yeah.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't have liked to push it, but I did have some SPS, but not what you would call like your acros or anything like that. Obviously, I had my Montes. I didn't lose anything on the move. Everything kind of was good. So, yeah, I don't know. Because I haven't experienced like the lack of, obviously a bit of lack of color when they first originally went in, that stress of everything, but I haven't experienced anything bad yet, which is, it's a good thing, I suppose. But I do kind of want to experience it so I can learn from mistakes or what I've done to fuck it up, really.
I think I was more worried about not SPS, but I was more worried about one genius, and that was just Aquapora. Like, I'm thinking Montes, your Millies, you'll be fine. It was that word of Aquapora. This is one like it's going to die, but it's gone in.
If you ask me, would I chuck a tenuous in my tank? Hell no. Like, that ain't happening. It's not happening.
That seems to be the one I would be more worried about as it stands.
I think even the experienced reefers in here with SPS would say the same kind of thing. Like,
I have 2.
Tenuous.
Yeah.
okay.
And they're coloured up and growing better than
are they
some others that I've got.
Are they come from other reefers? Where have they come from? I guess
so.
They're not wild.
One of them came from Pit Parry, bought it at Finest.
Oh, it's been around 10 years then.
And
Mo's comment. Yeah, you're probably right, Mo. And that's coming from an experienced SPS boy, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think where the other one. I'm not sure if the other one came from Darren McGinty.
Right.
I think it might come from Darren. I can't quite remember.
I'm guessing these are frags from which have been in the hobby for ages from mothers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're a lot more hardier. Again, there's another point there. Like when you're bringing in wild coral, look at Ron. Like, actually, but Ron's a great.
Yeah.
You should have brought Ron on here. I'm useless at this. He obviously set up that spawning system with fresh coral out to sea, and he lost 10 of the 20.
Yeah,
he had.
I think that's a totally different subject, though, isn't it? Because we could say that most of what we've got in our tank has come from someone else's tank. Has come from someone else's tank.
Which originally come from the sea, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they're hardier.
Yes,
they become hardier.
It would be interesting to say, is SPS easy, or how to keep it if it's purely the tank was only wild? So if everything come from the wild, what would your experience be? I reckon the experience would probably be a 50-50 life to death ratio.
Yeah.
Good evening, Peter. It's like you speak his name and he shall appear.
Yeah.
Um,
The legend.
So, interestingly, in my tank here, I have a Abrohosensis something.
Yep.
Stick with a
Acropora
dick.
Abrohosensis.
Yeah, something like that.
I bought it. It's the only colony I bought. I bought it at AAC. It's a really good size. 130 quid, I think. It didn't have amazing colours, but it had a hint of what was waiting to come. And that hint that it was giving looked amazing. Put it in here, and it's the most boring coral in the whole tank. The polyp extension is massive, but it's just brown.
Too much light. Too much light.
I think
not enough light.
It's right at the top here. So it's in line with this blue tip stag.
But how long's it been in there? Is the colour coming? Is it to come?
So interestingly, the reason I think it's too much light, because at the very base of the coral, you can see a bit of colour.
Most
higher up on the coral.
Yeah.
Most sign is it's slightly copper colour.
I would say at the moment it is just brown with a slight green on the lower part.
Is it a bushy one with blue tips, Steve?
No. It was a Acropora abrohosensis something or other.
But that's the highest. Is that your highest point, escape?
Yes. I assumed it was going to need more light, so I shoved it at the top. But might say move it down. I had exactly the same issue. So fantastic. However, I don't have any space lower down.
Frag racket.
Knew you was going to say that.
Yeah. Get a special frag rack out just for it. Yeah.
Again, this is like why I want to get the other tank over, because I think that one would do a lot better lower down. I'll see if I can find a picture of the frag.
But I think
while we're talking,
I think there's elements of, like for you, Dave, you put yours in, you've obviously dialed it into par because you've hit colour straight away.
I brought my lights down slightly. I went down to about the ones on. Oh shit! I'm shit at this point and stuff. But no, that way. There you go. Ones on that rock there, the middle rock in the tank. They are round about 300 par at the peak time of day. And Tim really kindly gave me 9 frags when I went up there for Tom's barbecue. And they're sat on a frag rack at the back still. Sorry, Tim. I did say I'd put them onto rock work at some point. I still haven't. But they are sitting in about 350 par, and some of the coloration of them are unbelievable. Yeah. They're doing all right. They're doing very good. One of them was dying in the bag, and it's come back to life. That's near-death experience for me.
What's this coral roughly getting, Steve, on your light, do you reckon, per day?
500 par.
And what's your nutrients, Steve? Because this is your big problem, if I remember.
0.2 phosphate, 25.
0.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.02.
No. You're going to make me check my picture I took today. Yeah,
I was going to say, because you were really good, weren't you?
I got to the point where I was struggling to get back down. I went up to 0.6. I'm at 0.23 phosphate, 25.4 nitrate at the moment.
Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine.
Somewhere.
That's a lot of par, though, isn't it? That's 500 par is a lot of par.
Yeah.
And that could be white browning out.
You've got a bit of sun cream there, haven't you, with 0.2 of phosphate? Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be eating that. If it was growing, if it was doing well, you'd think that would be munching some of that phosphate. But
Yeah, you'd think so.
you'd think it'd be potentially.
So what's
better place.
changing, Steve? Because the last time I saw you in AAC when we had a little meet up down there, you were struggling to have any phosphate whatsoever, weren't you?
I made my own food.
Ah, right.
And I'll be glad when I'm through this batch because one, it absolutely stinks.
Yeah.
Like when I go away and I get my wife to do it, it's just like she can't feed the fish anywhere near time that she's eaten, otherwise it would come back up. It's just, yeah, it's
Bit of a killer.
it smells horrific. But I've got a picture here. So it's this one here. And this is when I just got it.
That had a lovely yellow centre, didn't it?
It had like a yellowy, and you see it just at the beginning here. So all the way down this side bit here, and on the side of here, had like a greeny yellow colour to it. And that all it is now is it's just down this bottom area here.
So it's only been in the tank.
Coloration.
It's only been in the tank 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just acclimatizing, but like so that is a lot of fucking light. That's a lot of light.
Yeah. And like Sugar Tits is almost doubled in size. This is about half as big as it was. That has doubled in size. You know, the Eden Cole's rhubarb is half as big again. Yeah, it's crazy. There's no pics in the bottom there that you can't see.
Yeah.
I think the answer to Mike's question, are we going to reef freaks? I think Dave is, and
I'm going, yeah.
I haven't decided yet, and I don't think Steve's decided yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I booked my ticket. Green Man the night before.
Yeah.
So.
Bit of a reef meet. There will be other reef meets though, Mike. So get on the reef meets on Facebook. Little group that Liam leads, and I seem to be assisting. Jump on board. Jump in the gang.
Is that the one I keep putting cheese sandwich into a pole?
Yes, that is the one you keep putting. I did wonder who the hell put that in. I was like, cheese sandwich? What?
Sorry, you can't take me anywhere.
No.
Did you say I added a different one to that as well? I can't remember what I added now, but there was another option.
BLT.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
No. Liam's going to lock that down soon.
Yeah.
You can't do
you
that.
can't trust children. Yeah.
No, you can't.
But if the boat was on the other foot, he would be the first one putting a stupid suggestion in.
Damn right he would be.
Yeah, damn right.
100%. Yeah.
Lower it down,
light
Steve.
colour.
Colour.
Yeah. Do you think more success with a more blue spectrum or a more white spectrum?
Depends on type of coral, mate. Like some look better on the white and some definitely look a lot better on the blue.
So
We're staying on
maybe
topic.
not. Yeah.
Staying
I'm
on
thinking
topic.
SPS and thinking about maybe growth more than the look of it. And because, you know, you can put it into a viewing mode to view it at a certain point, but for keeping that colour in the coral and growth of the coral, do you think some colours are better than others?
I think so. I've changed my light since having SPS, but having more SPS. I ramped my whites up, and I would say I've noticed a difference in growth and colour. However, I do have a blue start to the day, and I have a blue start to the end of the day. But my white, I have actually ramped up, and it's extended. And I would say I've noticed a difference. But like Harry just said, full spectrum, so a bit of everything.
Is it really full spectrum? But yeah, I get his point.
Yeah. The best you can do.
Yeah. Obviously, like I said earlier, I run AB Plus throughout the day, which is obviously Ecotech's full spectrum, or as best it will get. That runs at 6 hours, 6 hours. and then it comes back into a blue spectrum in the evening for the last couple of hours of the day, just so viewing wise it's better for coral.
Yeah.
But I think for growth, like I don't know. I suppose it's one of those things, but I mean, you can grow anything under a blue light, but would you get the kind of push growth you're looking for? I'm not sure. Not fully sure.
It's interesting, and Parry's popped in the comments. If anyone in the comments or what listening has got an opinion, it'd be good to hear your take on it, because we all had the same opinion. When I did a bit of research for questions to talk about tonight, I did my normal trick of firing a load of abuse at ChatGPT and asking it what to talk about, challenging a few of its ideas, getting it to think a few things slightly differently. It suggested that blue was a far better way of growing coral, far more efficient. And I thought, well, it sounds to me like it's just a ChatGPT getting it wrong situation. But
so everyone run their lights 12 hours, roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly.
How long's everyone's how long's everyone's whites on for, mate? How long's the main whites on for?
6 hour full intensity.
Yeah. Maybe a touch more for me.
Yeah, I think one's 5, but I'm thinking about 6. So yeah, so we're all in the same. Like I say, you're right, Steve. We're all in the same. Is that another myth? Is that just something that we all see and we all do? Well, yeah.
Well, coral farms also run full blue spectrum, right? I've seen it with my own eyes, but
yeah. Well, Mo's just said, "Ask worldwide corals about blue light."
are they
I
on
don't know anyone there,
ChatGPT, Mo?
Yeah. I don't know anyone there, so I can't just phone them up. But
you got contact, Mo.
It'll be interesting if you put maybe what you think their answer would be.
What an experiment, though. Right? If someone run pure blue lights, someone run a full spectrum, and someone run all blue.
Yeah.
I wonder who's
There you
growing
go.
the best.
I had this gut feeling because I can't remember what kind of range it is, but growth comes off the blue spectrum more than it does the white. Yeah, I can't remember. I spoke with Pat and Trina about this. Because even on like an AB plus spectrum, it's still relatively blue, isn't it? You know, it's not.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you can download their setup, their spectrum.
Fuck it, I'm going to leave my lights as they are then.
Yeah. I quite like the fish under the whiter lights as well.
Yeah. It does make the tank a little bit more dirty, though, so you have to make sure it's clean. You do start seeing stuff. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
See a Reefing Legends in the chat.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Steve picked it out.
Terry, got a question. If you were to start buying your coral all over again, would you still go down the same path and buy the same corals?
No.
Absolutely not for me.
I'd still go down an LPS. Yeah, no, I still like Zoas.
I've been Digi off. Fucking Digi. Been that off. Grows too bloody quick.
I
like it. It's got a place, but fucking hell, it doesn't grow quick, does it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not. It's the only thing I wouldn't buy is mushrooms. They could fuck right off. Bin them, bush them.
Yes.
Like I still to this day on one of my rocks have to bloody Joe's juice them once in a blue moon because they start coming out of nowhere. You're like, there's nothing left of you. You putty over them, they come back out. Yeah.
I'll tell you what you need though. Speak to Harry. I'm not going to ruin it because he'll tell you about it all next week. But speak to Harry.
Harry's got the solution.
Yes, speak to Harry.
Is it Harry's magical juice?
Yeah.
No, just speak to Harry. I don't want to ruin his fun. I don't want to ruin his fun though.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a rock that will not be going into the new tank because of mushrooms.
Yeah, fuck mushrooms. I don't mind them. They
just boil it at first or something like that. Just
boil it.
Hot water it.
Yeah, I'll leave it outside for 6 months, and then reintroduce it. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind mushrooms if they didn't fucking just pop off and go, see ya. And you just end up one over there and there's one over there and
Yeah. Oh,
Unless it's
just,
got,
yeah, I
unless it's
hate
got a
them.
point. Unless it's got a point, and I learned that quickly from other people.
Encrusted Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
No, I've seen many
Kept
people
away
have
from
that.
that.
Yeah, same.
That's a good point. Another one that I've got in my tank that I would think Cyphastria.
See, I've kept it to a single rock on its own, so I
That's
can still
fine.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got GSP. Looks beautiful. I think what I might do is look up frag rocks and get one of those skulls or something from
Yeah.
Jay and just look at putting Cyphastria on that instead.
I think if you box smart with things like Sophastrias and all of that, they can look pretty. But as you say, if you do just, they look good there, they will just fucking take over.
Yeah.
If you're not careful.
I may have made a bad decision with Lepto. I've got Lepto growing on a rock just because I fancied it.
What's near it?
yeah.
What's near it?
Mushrooms. So the mushrooms are going to win.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
100% they'll win.
That rock that is not coming into my new tank has got 3 types of Leptoceras on it, and I love them. And I'm thinking what I might have to do is get a chisel and just like knock a chunk of the rock off.
Yeah.
So I can keep the Leptoceras.
Yeah, I love the Lepto,
mushrooms.
but I may regret it because if it does grow right over everything, I've got SPS at the top, and if it starts growing at the base of them, I've got an issue.
You can see it. It's not like it's going to grow overnight, so I suppose you can keep an eye on it. What is it? What is it? What type of Lepto?
Oh Jesus! Now you're asking. Orange.
John.
What is it, Steve? Not John Deere, is it?
Is it the really
Jack-o'-lantern?
Jack-o'-lantern. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
not too bad. But
yeah, it's my favourite. Really love that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
In the blues as well.
And it grows in dark places, which is amazing.
Yeah.
That's the reason I got it.
Yeah. So I've got Hulk Leptoceras, Jack-o'-lantern Leptoceras, and Mad Martian Leptoceras.
Okay. Don't know
so
that
it's
one, but
like a yellowy orange, a green, and a red, dark red, like burgundy colour.
Okay.
Yeah. Alyssa, never, ever, 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 ever am I putting that in my tank. Neither of them, ever again.
Good evening, Jay.
Legend.
Hey, Jay.
What is she saying?
Xenia and Kindred.
Neither of them would ever go in.
But if you went down a different direction and went more softy route, I mean, Pulse and Xenia is a beautiful coral in its own right. Like, I'm going against the grain here massively, but my buddy of mine with his massive softy tank had it growing on the rear wall, like I do with my GSP on my weir, and it just looks stunning. It looks so natural.
Yeah, but that stuff that pops up everywhere and all.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He hasn't really had the issue with it. He's had a lot more issue with what's those bloody green Kenya trees? Jesus Christ, they're a nightmare. Yeah.
So, I've actually got one. I don't know, Jay. Would this work for you? Did it play for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Need to know it's royal announcement. Like royalties just ended the stream.
Yeah. Gutted I didn't get to see him at Aqua. Come on Sunday.
When's he coming on? Oh, Jay.
I'm waiting for his people to speak to my people. It's in his court.
Come on,
and he
Jay.
said to me he said to me at the show, yours is my favourite live stream. I'm like, yeah, but you've just said the same to like 3 other people, I bet. He's like, no, yours is my favourite. Like, okay, well, when are you coming on?
Come on, Jay. That tank's looking good. Now's the time.
Yeah. And he's bought new coral.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Terry, I'm looking at when I next go to our office in Runcorn, and when I do, I'll give you a heads up and bring that bicolour up for you.
Yeah.
How's the natural seawater experiment, Steve? While we're sort of coming to the end,
it's going absolutely amazing. I've I've been popping backwards and forwards to the beach more often than I need to restock these tanks, and getting more. So I have 140 litres stockpiled at the moment. I've got enough containers to probably get another 75 litres. So in preparation for the new tank, I wanted to get a load of that ready so that I can do like a tap water rinse of the tank to try and soak it and get some of the tins and crap out. And then chuck a load of that in, because I can just throw that in, let it run for a few days, and then pump it all back out again. And then just go and collect some more.
Are you tempted to do it full time, or
Absolutely.
you are?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also tempted. This is going to be my next test. And I'm going to approach it a little bit carefully because I don't want to kind of put any fish or coral through anything. So once I've taken this bicolour to Terry, I want to go and collect a load of salt water, bring it straight home, put it straight in, and heat it up, see what happens. Does it start to stink? Do I kill off all the bacteria? Does it have any negative effect at all, or will it just sail through? And if that's all okay with no stinkiness, then I'll introduce a coral, make sure that all goes well, and then think about ramping that up a little bit more.
So the process at the moment is get it, circulates and heats for a week, then you use it?
No, so typically I get it, I leave it for 3 or 4 days or something, and then I let the bacteria in it die off. I then pump it into a header tank, which then gravity feeds through a sediment filter into another tank, and then I leave it for another 4 or 5 days out of the sunlight and everything. And then I'll bring it into the house, and it will sit in the house for 3 or 4 days to bring it up to room temperature, and then it goes into the tank at room temperature.
If Haribo uses natural seawater and he can't complain, so
yeah, and I think the only challenge here is, as John highlights, I'm collecting it from seafront.
yeah. If Dave's had a swim or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm timing it.
I had a
so I'm
weird
doing
area
it.
yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing it right before the peak of high tide, so it's had a good amount of water come through, flushing past everything, circulating round, and then just before it starts to drag all the crap back out with it, I then take my collection.
How inconvenient is that going to get it? Is that sort of not been that bad? You've got a hand pump, you've got a pump. That's the convenience, because convenience bit, isn't it? When you're at home.
Yeah. If I did it longer term, I would have to do something with a Bowser and a trailer and a pump. I would have to have it so that I could go down with the car, pump a load out, turn the car around while it's pumping out, hitch it back up again, and then drive off.
Have an IBC at home that's circulating, heating it, and
yeah. So, and John says about cost. That was one factor. I'm trying to try things out that people can do that make the hobby more cost effective. Like the DIY calcium and other bits and bobs, and 3D printing bits for the tank and stuff like that, so that I can show cheaper ways of doing things. But also I'm quite interested in other things. Jesus, Matt.
I knew you saw it was coming like that. Yeah.
Sorry, that's like proper throwing me off.
Natural wanking. Yeah.
Are there things in there that are doing positive stuff?
There's probably a lot of
We
positives.
don't think about. Yeah, I think there might be a bit of that in it as well.
I think I'd be a little bit nervous, but so you're doing it on a smaller scale, Caroline?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a risk in it, but I suppose you've got to risk it for a chocolate biscuit occasionally. Yeah.
And I guess if you go to a 900-litre tank, your water change is probably going to be 100 litres soon.
Yes.
A week, or you just bin water changes off, and there you go that route.
Yeah. So Terry said about looking on Google Maps. So here it is on Google Maps. And you can see this is the massive container port, Felixstowe. This is Harwich. There's a Harwich International Ferry Terminal here. Is a hot.
We can't see your mouse.
Of course you can't. Let me zoom in. So yeah,
okay.
that is Felixstowe container port. Then you've got Harwich. There's a where it says Halfpenny Pier. There's a small freight terminal there. And then there's the main boat to Hook of Holland. They build the wind farms here and tow them out as well. And you can see the flow through the estuary here. And you can also kind of see this crap. When you go and look at the water, it's not very clear because it's just churned up all the mud from the bottom. Interestingly, if you go when it's really still, you can actually see quite a long way down for the UK. Not as good as Mark's that he collected the other day, but
no, that was very clear.
And I'm at the moment I come down here and I park up here, and then at the moment there's a gate across here, and then I walk to the end here and along, and then these set of steps here, just at the end of where it says promenade. That's where I'm collecting from at the moment.
Yeah.
So then if I zoom that back out, I've got very easy vehicular access from like over here. I can actually drive right down this slipway here.
I'm not sure I'd do that.
It's directly opposite Felixstowe, and it's in this enclosed area where it's at the mouth of the estuary. I think there's going to be too much crud there. And doing it kind of over here, it's a bit more open.
Yeah.
You did ICP the test, didn't you, a couple of times? But
yes, and the ICPs came back phenomenal. Just way better than my tank. Yeah. Loads of electrolytes in it.
Experts in right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like Alyssa at the minute. She is absolutely peer pressuring Jay to do a tank tour. Jay, get it done.
Yeah,
no mucking about. Like,
you don't have to do it live. It can be a non-live, so you can do a non-recorded one. So your pride and your reputation could be secure. You don't have to be live.
Yeah.
But you can get all of us on there giving you a hard time. So come on.
Well, it's only for shits and giggles, mate. That's what it's all about.
So, let's say collect from the green arrow where the water looks clearer.
The green arrow.
Is he saying this bit? I think he means this bit here. I've just zoomed in on. That's supposed to be a beach brolly. But, yeah. So,
isn't there a website that you? I thought it was like a website where it's like,
yes.
Or is it a Facebook group that says like collection people where reefers and stuff have actually done this and said I collected from here and using it?
Oh, I've not seen that. No,
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a Facebook group or a website or something like that where it says like it's local reefers that all in the UK and they say I collect my natural seawater from here. So I think it's like natural seawater reefers or something on Facebook. I'll have to find it.
Yeah,
show you, Steve.
So I think the reason it looks clearer there, Terry, is because it's sheltered. So there's less exchange of seawater, and it's not stirring up the bottom. So where you can see all this kind of murkiness, is where it's stirring up the bottom quite a bit.
Mm.
But because yeah, I mean, we could see where it comes in through the estuary. It's quite a strong flow through there at tides. Yeah, I mean, I'm collecting from this area here, which isn't brilliant, but it's it's not as clear as here. But I think you might have more contaminants here because it's not getting flushed away as quickly.
No,
Yeah.
I think do it on a small scale and then bring it out further.
Yeah,
You're doing it right. I think you're doing it right.
get a boat and get. Can you imagine? Yeah, but Emma, the blue area is just where they haven't taken a picture; they've just made it blue to significant to say sea. I don't think it's any clearer out here.
I tell you what, if you
actual picture.
go 100 mile into the sea, it should be pretty clear there.
Yeah.
Just go for
Yes. Now, interestingly, there is a place called Sealand, which is a very straight. You can actually be a lord, or there's a principality of Sealand, and you can see it from where I collect the water from.
That's a
I don't know
place.
that is a place. Yeah, you can see it from the beach. It was hosting lots of dodgy porn at one point as a web server, because it's its own country. So there's you can do whatever you like there. Most of it's casino and gambling sites, things like that. No,
Nice.
Lots of every day.
But yeah, you can every day. When it's clear, you can just see it out in the sea.
I bet Jay knew that.
Yeah, most likely.
There's a reason for that.
We've gone a little bit over time, but if that's the kind of thing that floats your boat,
Come back next week.
there's right down here. There's 2 lighthouses. There's one here and one here. You can't see where I'm pointing.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So you can see those 2. Oh, you can see my mouse now, can you?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is the boats sail towards those 2 with them both aligned, and they keep sailing there until there's another 2. One of them is here, and the other one is here. And when those 2 line up, they know that they're in the shipping channel, and they can turn in.
Fair
So
enough.
okay.
Learn something new every day.
Properly off topic there, but
Yeah.
hey, you hang around this long, you've got to be able to put up with anything. So
Exactly. Smash that like and we'll come back next week.
yeah.
All right. On that note.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, gents. It's been fantastic to have you on.
No problem.
Always a pleasure.
No worries.
Next week, there is not going to be a live because I'll be in Scotland all week. Unless I decide at the last minute that I'm going to sit in a hotel room and do a live from there. But that's
Imagine
probably
that.
not going to happen.
Imagine that. Sorry, Harry, you've just been ditched, mate, just to let you know. A little heads up.
So Harry,
Harry's just heard of
you'll
this.
be on the week after.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
Unless you want to
Well,
leave.
thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on. It's always good to see you. And
Well,
yeah.
I'm at normal height level for you today, and I so all good.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
see
normally
me.
see you, so with the camera being
Yeah. Fuckers.
brilliant. Well, thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Take care, all.